Early life and background. Tommy Taylor, born on January 29, 1931, in Barnsley, South Yorkshire, England, was one of the most promising football talents of his generation. Raised in a working-class family, Taylor's early life was shaped by the coal mines of Barnsley and the strong football culture of the region. From a young age, he exhibited exceptional skill in football, playing in local youth teams before catching the attention of bigger clubs. Football, deeply ingrained in the local culture, became Taylor's passion and the vehicle that would eventually lead him to success. His natural ability as a forward, particularly his prowess in the air and his goal-scoring instincts, would see him rise through the ranks of local clubs, eventually attracting scouts from some of the biggest clubs in England. Starting career at Barnsley. Taylor's professional career began at Barnsley FC, the club where he honed his skills and began to make a name for himself. He joined the youth team at Barnsley and quickly progressed to the first team, making his debut in 1948 at the tender age of 17. Despite being young, Taylor's strength and composure on the field were evident, and he quickly became a vital member of the team. During his time at Barnsley, Taylor played as a center forward and impressed with his ability to score goals. He was known for his heading ability, physicality, and his instinctive runs into the box. His performances attracted the attention of bigger clubs, and in 1953, after several successful seasons at Barnsley, he made the move to the prestigious First Division club, Manchester United. Moved to Manchester United in 1953. Tommy Taylor made a life-changing move to Manchester United. Joining the club under the management of Matt Busby, the transfer fee, reportedly around £29,000, was a significant sum at the time, and it spoke volumes about the club's belief in Taylor's potential. He would go on to form a crucial part of United's forward line during a transformative period for the club. Upon his arrival at Old Trafford, Taylor was part of a forward line that included some of the most talented players in English football. Alongside his new teammates, including Duncan Edwards, Bobby Charlton, and Roger Byrne, Taylor quickly adapted to the high standards of First Division football. He made an immediate impact, helping to cement his place in the first team. Manchester United's success and emergence. Taylor's time at Manchester United saw him flourish as a striker, and he became one of the most feared forwards in English football. His physicality, combined with his ability to score with both feet and his head, made him an invaluable asset to United. In his first full season with the club, he scored 13 goals in 25 league appearances, and over the next few years, his goal-scoring record would only improve. By the 1955-56 season, Manchester United were emerging as one of the top teams in England, and Taylor played a central role in their success. His partnership with other forward stars, including Dennis Viollet and Bobby Charlton, was pivotal in the club's domestic and international campaigns. He was a key figure in United's championship-winning sides of the 1950s, helping the club to win back-to-back league titles in 1956 and 1957. International recognition and England call-up. Tommy Taylor's performances at Manchester United did not go unnoticed by England's national team selectors. In 1954, he made his debut for the England national team, and his international career would span several years. Taylor quickly established himself as one of the best strikers in the country, representing England in multiple international matches and competitions. He was known for his consistency at the international level, often scoring goals for England during qualifying campaigns and international friendlies. Taylor earned a reputation as a reliable and powerful forward, and his inclusion in the national team during the late 1950s was a testament to his growing stature in English football. The Munich air disaster tragedy struck on February 6, 1958, when Manchester United's team, famously known as the Busby Babes, were involved in the Munich air disaster. The team was returning from a European Cup match in Belgrade, Yugoslavia, when their plane crashed during a stopover in Munich, Germany. Among the 23 people on board, 8 players tragically lost their lives, and Tommy Taylor was one of the victims. At the time of his death, Taylor was just 26 years old and was at the peak of his career. He had played a crucial role in United's success, and his death left a gaping hole in the club and in English football as a whole. Taylor's passing was a devastating blow not only to Manchester United but also to the England national team, who had relied on his ability as a top-class striker. Legacy and influence. Despite his life being tragically cut short, Tommy Taylor's legacy in English football remains substantial. He was widely regarded as one of the best strikers of his generation, and his partnership with other players like Dennis Viollet and Bobby Charlton is still fondly remembered by Manchester United fans. He was a natural goal-scorer with a strong presence in the box, and his aerial ability was unparalleled in his era. Taylor's contributions to the Busby Babes era are forever etched in the history of Manchester United. He helped lay the foundation for the success that the club would go on to achieve in the decades following his death. United's later triumphs, including their 1,968 European Cup victory, were seen by many as a tribute to the players lost in the Munich disaster, including Taylor. In the years following the tragedy, Manchester United and the footballing world at large honored the memory of those who died in Munich. Taylor's name, along with that of his fallen teammates, is remembered every year, and the club's association with the tragedy has become a defining chapter in its history. Conclusion. Tommy Taylor's life and career were tragically short but full of remarkable achievements. As a striker, he was a key figure in one of the most talented teams in English football history, and his tragic death in the Munich air disaster robbed the world of a player who had the potential to achieve even greater success. Today, Taylor is remembered not only as a great player for Manchester United and England but also as one of the most talented players of his generation, whose legacy continues to be celebrated by fans of the club and football enthusiasts worldwide.